This is LeBron James we're talking about. So what do you think he should be prioritizing, UD?
George, that was a low blow. I just want to let you know first and foremost. The last time I heard a player talk about finding their joy, it did not end well for myself and my organization. But what I will say about LeBron James is two things can be true. LeBron can be looking for an opportunity to put himself in a winning situation, and the Lakers can be looking for an opportunity to put themselves in a winning situation the next 4 or 5 years. I think they both have the same goals, but just not the same timeline. And for LeBron James, we don't know how much time he has, and rightfully so. You should want to put yourself in a position where you can win a championship and land a plane.
LeBron James, 23 seasons. Just pause and let that sink in for a moment. Most players don't even dream of playing 10 years in the NBA. Some burn out after 5. But LeBron? He's now stepping into his 23rd season, rewriting the rulebook on longevity, dominance, and what it means to be great. And the question hanging over the entire basketball world is simple. What does this mean for the GOAT debate? Let's start with the basics.
The question on everybody's mind is, where will LeBron be playing next season? Some have posited that the true cause of the situation was the Lakers not offering LeBron a contract beyond next season, but Rich Paul told me that they never asked for one.
LeBron James is 39 years old, entering a season that should have been impossible. Players with this kind of mileage, won 700 games between the regular season and playoffs, are supposed to be commentators on TNT by now. They're supposed to be mentoring from the sidelines, not still dropping 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists against athletes half their age. But LeBron is doing it, and he's not just playing, he's competing at an all-NBA level.
What is kind of the latest update on LeBron, and what are the Lakers going to do this offseason?
I'm told he's likely to opt in. He's got a player option about $54 million, $57 million. Right? He's got a massive player option.
For Garza?
That's likely. That's the plan. You know, year 23 for number 23. They have All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles. So to me, it's very storybook if that's the way it goes.
Yeah. StephenASmith summed it up perfectly on First Take. I don't care what anyone says. LeBron James, in year 23, still looks like a top 5 player in the world. That is unheard of. You can't teach that. You can't coach that. That is greatness. And Stephen A isn't exaggerating. Think about it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar retired after 20 seasons. KobeBryant, 20 seasons. Tim Duncan, 19. Even Vince Carter, who stretched his career to 22 years, wasn't anywhere near the level of production we're seeing from LeBron right now. This isn't just longevity, this is longevity with dominance. But of course, the moment you bring up LeBron's 23rd season, the GOAT debate explodes again. MichaelJordan fans will remind you, 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, 6-0 on the biggest stage. They'll say Jordan never needed 2 decades to prove himself. He conquered his era in a way that felt definitive. But LeBron fans fire back. Look at the body of work, the all-time leading scorer. Top 5 in assists, nearly 2 decades of carrying teams to the finals. Longevity is greatness too. And now, season 23 just adds more fuel to LeBron's case. SkipBayless, never one to hold back, framed it his way. If LeBron James plays 23 seasons and is still productive, sure, clap for him. But don't confuse longevity with supremacy. Jordan was the best, period. LeBron just lasted longer. That's classic Skip. But it misses something important. Longevity in itself is part of supremacy, because staying elite this long isn't luck. It's commitment. It's mastery of recovery, nutrition, training, and most importantly, adapting your game. LeBron isn't the same high-flying teenager from 2003. He's not the 2013 freight train dunking on everyone in Miami. But now, he's evolved into a basketball chess master. A player who knows how to conserve energy, when to strike, when to facilitate, and when to take over. That's what makes this 23rd season so special. It's not just about survival, it's about reinvention. Shannon Sharpe, who has always defended LeBron with passion, put it like this. People think greatness is just about how high you jump, how fast you run, or how many rings you've got. But greatness is also how long can you keep doing it at the highest level. LeBron is showing us a new definition of the GOAT. And that definition matters. Because if LeBron plays at a star level in year 23, he's not just rewriting basketball history. He's redefining what future stars will believe is possible. Now, let's zoom out. LeBron's 23rd season isn't happening in a vacuum. He's still chasing that elusive 5th championship. He's still competing with younger MVPs like NikolaJokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LukaDoncic, and now Victor Wembanyama on the horizon. The league is in transition, but LeBron is refusing to step aside. And that's where the narrative gets even more fascinating. Because with every year LeBron stays at this level, the pressure on the younger generation only grows. He's raising the standard for what a superstar's career should look like. Can you imagine being Luka or Wemby, knowing LeBron is still producing like this in his 23rd year? That's the kind of psychological shadow only legends cast. And let's not forget the cultural impact. LeBron isn't just a player, he's a global icon. His presence in the league after 23 seasons connects generations of fans. Some grew up watching him in Cleveland. Others remember the Miami Heat super team era. Today's kids? They're watching a father of 3 still dominate in Los Angeles. This cross-generational presence fuels the GOAT debate because it highlights something Jordan simply didn't do: span multiple basketball eras. Jordan dominated the 90s, Kobe ruled the 2000s. But LeBron? LeBron has been relevant and dominant in the 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, and now into the mid-2020s. That's 4 distinct eras. Here's the question that makes this so compelling. If LeBron finishes season 23 still playing at an all-star level, doesn't that shift the balance in the GOAT conversation? Maybe Jordan's peak was higher. Maybe his finals record is untouchable. But when it comes to the full arc of a career, dominance, longevity, evolution, LeBron is putting together a resume that no one else in history can match. And that's why this season is more than just a number. It's a statement. Picture this. It's the playoffs, LeBron's 23rd season, the Lakers are fighting for position, the arena is electric. And there's LeBron still orchestrating the game, still hitting clutch shots, still reminding everyone why his name belongs in every GOAT debate. That's not just sports, that's history unfolding. So, here's where we land. If you value perfection at the peak, Jordan might still be your guy. If you value the totality of a career, the consistency, the adaptation, the 23 seasons of relevance, LeBron is building a case no one can ignore. The truth is, maybe there will never be a definitive GOAT. Maybe the debate itself is the beauty of the game. But one thing is certain, LeBron James in season 23 is showing us that greatness isn't just about moments. It's about endurance. It's about rewriting the limits. It's about making the impossible possible. And so I'll leave you with this. When your kids or your grandkids ask you what it was like watching LeBron James in year 23, you'll smile, shake your head, and say, "You just had to be there."